Grade 12's paper 2, question number 2. We are revising through LOCI, which is the CAM drawing, which is going to be one of the drawings in your control, your trial paper. So if you look at what is given, this shape or this figure here is given. It's a cam shaft, which is that part over there, which is 22 diameter, and there is a minimum radius from the center to the bottom of the roller follower, which is 26. You will see, and it's here part of the specifications that's given. And then there is a roller follower which is 16 diameter, and then it has a center from center to the top 50. So you need to take note of all that specifications there. If I could just maybe make it a little bit more clear. Let's see if I can make it clearer. Okay, now that's actually more blurry. Let me just try again. Just one second. If I could just make it more clearer, which is there. Here we go. So as you can see there, that is given, and then there's a center line which is here, that's given as well with a little marker there, and that marker is the point C where everything is going to start. Okay, so you are going to draw that shape there. So you're going to start with that cam shaft like that there, and then from that center you're going to draw a 60 degrees angle here, according to what it basically gives us here. That's 60 degrees, and then around that we're going to measure that distance away, the minimum radius from, which is 26, and then you're going to draw a circle here with your circle template, which is basically 16 diameter, and then you're going to draw that which is 15 from the center point there. So you have to draw that first, right around that reference point C. Okay, and then once you have that, which basically is that over there. Okay, so what I've done is that I've put in my center lines, very important. I've drawn that there, and I've hatched it, which is my cam shaft. That from there to there is my minimum distance, which is 26 at this stage, and I'm going to draw a circle there, and I'm going to draw my roller follower, which is 16, and I'm going to draw that bar that's there. And then what I'm going to do is that to be able to create my cam displacement diagram, I have to arc this from here till there so that I can have it here on that side there. Okay, so that is what I've done, which is there. I've labeled it cam displacement diagram, and then I've got the scale there. And the scale here, if you read according to the instruction here, is for every 7 millimeters there is a 30 degrees. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spaces, very importantly, of 7 each. And then I've got 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330, 360. So I have that, and then if I look at my motions here, I will find that my height here is going to be 48, which I've done already. So 48 from here to get my height, and I brought that across, and I drew my outer circle, which is my maximum radius there. Right, so once I have all of that, I'm then going to divide my circle into various parts, 12 parts, exactly as it is in the linear movement. So I'm going to translate the linear movement to rotary movement, which I am going to do in a short while. So there I've done my divisions. Just remember, I want to emphasize, this must be a center line and that must be a center line. Those are full marks. Right, now if you go to your motions here, they say here, and I'm going to change it slightly, that from 0 to 180, it will go via retardation and acceleration. Acceleration and retardation from 0 to 180, which is your point from here to your 180 point till there. Right? Very importantly, from there to there you're going to go retardation and acceleration, and then it drops down from 182 to here in accordance with the simple harmonic motion. So what do we need to do? I'm going to do this in red. So that's where I'm going to start. The first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to find where's my halfway line between this section over here, that, and I'm going to find that this is my halfway, the 90 is my halfway point there. And then I'm going to draw a line through the starting point and where it's going to finish. And then I'm going to mark off on this main line where my center crosses that and that line and that line, which is there. Because this is 48, as I've mentioned, right? I just want to make sure that you understand that's 48. I need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces along my vertical lines as well. So if you take your calculator and you divide 48 by 6, 48 divided by 6, that gives you a total of 8. So I'm going to go from here, that's going to be 8, and then 16 will be there, and then 8, and then 16 will be there. Now I've got my points on here, right, on the middle line, very important on the middle line. Then I'm going to take my straight edge and I'm going to draw a line till there, and I'm going to draw a line till there. This construction is very important for retardation and acceleration, right? There is my construction which I have. So I've connected that line till there, that line till there, that line till there, that line, and the middle line goes right through. And now I'm going to plot my points, because I'm going to start here. There's my first point. My second point is going to be on this bottom line first here, right? So it's going to be there, and then that line is going to be the next one, then there, and then I go from this side. The first one is going to be there from the top, and the second one there. So immediately I can see this shape taking place there, and I'm going to darken that right there. So there's my acceleration and retardation done. And then from here it's going to go down till there with simple harmonic. So with simple harmonic you need to go halfway of your height, which is halfway there. Halfway there is 48 divided by 2, which is 24. So you're going to go 24 over there. So I just want to get in my 24 is going to be right there. Right, and then I'm going to draw a simple semicircle like that. Simple harmonic has a semicircle. Then I'm going to divide my semicircle into half first, and I take it right through till there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also spaces. So that's the one. And then I'm going to divide it into my 12, 1, and there's another one, and then I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to go down this way. And then each of these points, very importantly now, that point, this one is already there, must now go through the grid. There, I draw through the grid, there, and there. Now, easy to plot. It comes down, one down, drops, one down, drops gradually through the points, and then there. And then you are going to see this shape forming there freehand. You're going to darken it, make sure the points are clear, and voila, there you have your simple harmonic and your retardation and acceleration on this side. And then, learners, now you're going to start. The first one is there already. This is going to be in a clockwise direction, so you're going to draw the arrow that side for clockwise, get a mark for it. But your labeling, that's 0 and 360. It's going to go the opposite side. That's going to be 30, 60. That's going to be 90. This is going to be 120, 150, 180, sorry, 180, and 210, 240, 270, 300, 330, and you end off 360 over there. Alright, now the first one is there already. There's that point, it goes there, it is there. We take the second one is going to go there, and remember you're going to take, you draw it onto the main line and then you take it to the next point. Now you don't even have to take it because that 30 coincides with that 30, so that point is going to be there, right? And immediately once you've plotted the point, I would suggest that you draw a circle around it, that circle which is 16. So you're going to go with 16, which is there, and you're just going to place it in the middle there and draw that 16 circle there. Right, now you go to the next one. Let's do the next one. That's going to go to the main line there, from there, and then once it's on the main line, you are going to take it to the, that's on the 60, so you're going to swap it over, not swap it, you're going to take it over to the 60 point. And if you do your 90, you're going to take it from that point there, the center line. And I want to see this arc taking place there on this 90 point, which is there. Okay, I just took it a little bit too far. And then every time, once you mark it off, it is important that you draw your 16 circle around that as well immediately. Otherwise, you could do it at the end if you like, but I like to do it every time, and I know I'm done with that. So I'm going to follow that pattern throughout, and then you will see what it looks like at the end. So now you can see I've done all my markings and I've drawn my circle around it like that. And now the last part is where I'm simply going to draw the profile, and the profile is going to touch all the bottom circumference of my roller follower circle like that, and it's going to sketch it first like that, right? And then once you have it there, you can go over a dark, just making it really clear where the profile is going to be, and that's all freehand, completing that profile. Perfect. Like that. There you have it. Great. Excellent stuff. I hope that helps.